back to my channel, y'all. The people upstairs they is so busted. Like they be making my bad. This is your girl Alondria back with another video. This is your girl Alondra, and if you haven't seen my videos, then what are you doing? Then what are you really doing? What are you doing? Like what are you really doing? Like what is $5 stand for me? But we ain't gonna talk about it. We just gonna let it be what it be. Whatever. Okay, so y'all, this video is gonna be real fast, real quick. It might be. I'm trying to, because I just did like 2-3 videos just now, and I'm really tired, and my voice is getting a little, a little ratchet, and this phone stand better stop moving. I'm gonna punch it in the motherfucking face. Keep playing with me. My bad. 10 winter hair tips that you need to be doing for your natural hair to keep your hair flourishing and looking good for the winter, because I think today is the first official day of winter, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is. I'm not sure. And this phone stand is moving. Yo! So, I just got like literally off track. But this is going to be 10 hair tips that you need to do for your hair in the winter time. Like I said before, I think that today is the first day of winter. I know I live in the south, so it's already pretty cold up here, and I know certain parts it's already been snowing, and other parts that all right, let me just go ahead and get to the video before this thing falls. I don't even know what's going on with my phone stand. I need to get a new one. But that's beside the point. So 10 steps for winter hair care. The first step, first of all, is like all the way is definitely moisture. Moisture, hydration. Your hair needs moisture all throughout the year, but definitely in the wintertime, because that winter weather, that dry air is just sucking out all of that moisture out of your hair. So it is very important that you are adding some type of moisture into your hair, like such as water, a water-based leave-in conditioner, anything that has water to do with it. If your product has water as its first 3 ingredients, then it is definitely a hydrating product. And also just drinking water, drinking hydration stuff like water, things that will build up your immune systems is really good, definitely for the wintertime, because you can definitely I get more sick in the wintertime because of all the cool air that's outside for me. So it's really important that you definitely focus on just taking care of you inside your body and out. So moisture is the key to that for sure. Up next is deep conditioning. Like, deep condition your hair. Like, I know people who don't deep condition their hair, like who don't even do, like they'll wash their hair and they'll just put a conditioner in it and they'll rinse it out. Like, that is not deep conditioning. That is not deep conditioning. Like, I can't stand that. I know sometimes when I rush and I can't put my hair in a mask or deep condition my hair, I know that I'm just gonna have to rinse my hair with conditioner and that's it. But that is not conditioning. That is not deep conditioning. I hate that. Deep conditioning has the word mask on it, or deep treatment, or mask spelled MASQUE, whatever. Like, it has to have it on there, and you have to, and it will have that you need to rinse it out 5 to 10 minutes, not 1 to 2 minutes. Like, that's the difference with a rinse out. So yes, so the difference from a deep conditioner is definitely making sure you're adding like hydration deep conditioners to your natural hair, such as the TGIN hydrating honey mask. Any of these are like really good hydration masks for the winter time. I'm thinking some more off the dome. The blueberry bliss, I think it's a reparative mask, but that thing is so moisturizing, and it has my hair like mad moisturized. The Camille Rose, what's it called? The Jansen moisture, that is a really good like deep conditioner. Anything that has hydration on it is a good deep conditioner. Oh, like the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Mask, that Manuka, that is that is a really good mask. Like, anything that has hydration on it is a great mask, period. Like, and then you make sure you're having a routine when you deep condition. Like, for me, I deep condition my hair once a week. I know some people deep condition their hair every other week, or they deep condition twice a week. You just have to listen to your hair. Like, if your hair is really dry, Maybe you deep condition your hair maybe once a week or maybe twice a week. Or if your hair is in good shape, you can deep condition, every other 2 weeks. Or, I know some people that do once a month. I wouldn't do once a month because I just don't. But I know that works for some people because, that's just what their hair likes, They don't need all that moisture. But for me, I feel like it's very, very important to add that deep conditioner in your hair, definitely in the winter time. Up next is definitely doing some type of pre-poo treatment. I should talk about this before, but you can do a hot oil treatment before you wash your hair. I feel like doing hot oil treatments are so important, definitely for the colder months, because it definitely helps with the shine, retaining that moisture. I do a hot oil treatment maybe every other wash, every twice a month, and I'll just use any other any oil, like olive oil, coconut oil. Right now I'm using olive oil because that's the cheapest, but any oil will help with your hair. Any pre-poo, I know some naturals will use conditioner, like a rinse out conditioner, like a cheapy rinse out conditioner and an oil to detangle their hair. And also pre-pooing is definitely good for less shedding in the shower. If you do wash your hair in the shower, it's definitely more safer. I definitely recommend it. I know I don't incorporate it as much, but I do think pre-pooing is definitely an important thing to do in the wintertime because, like I said, the air is so dry, so you want to make sure you're adding as much as moisture as possible. Some people don't think hot oil treatments work, but I'm telling you, they work. They really work. I remember when I was doing hot oil treatments every single wash day, my hair was shiny. My hair was so shiny, yo. No cap. My hair was so, it was shiny like this synthetic ass wig. It was so shiny. Oh, I really, I just don't have time, number one, to do it every single week. But if I remember to do a hot oil treatment, baby, I will do the hot oil treatment. But I try to do it every other week, every time. Okay, so up next is number 4, which is you need to be shampooing your hair. Shampoo your hair. I hear so many videos, people saying, yeah, don't shampoo your hair when it's the winter time because you don't want to strip the moisture. Only co-wash. No. No. That is nasty. I do co-wash. Mind you, I co-wash my hair. I only co-wash in midweek though, if I need to co-wash. I know this week I can probably get away with co-washing because my hair is not that dirty, because I haven't really been doing a lot to my hair. But if you're adding oils, butters, sprays, leave-ins, all these different edge control to your hair every single day, and you do a co-wash, you're doing your hair justice. You need to shampoo your hair. You need to at least, honey, you might need to use a sulfate if you're just doing that. So I definitely recommend in cleansing your scalp, because if you're not cleansing your scalp, your hair's not gonna grow. Your hair follicles are clogged up with all that buildup. You need to get it out with some type of shampoo. I don't use sulfate shampoos, but I've heard sulfate shampoos are good if you're trying to clear your hair out. But I know there's other safe ways to do it. You can use a natural clarifying shampoo like the Eden Body Works clarifying shampoo. You can use a ACV rinse with bentonite clay. Is another great shampoo. Bentonite is another clarifying shampoo. The Melanin Hair Care, the clarifying African Pride shampoo, that stuff is good, and they're all sulfate free. But I definitely do recommend using more moisturizing shampoos in the wintertime because, you still want to make sure your hair is clean, but you also want to keep that moisture in your hair. So I think it's very, very important that you alternate the two. You can alternate doing a clarifying shampoo one week. You can alternate doing a co-wash. You can alternate doing a moisturizing shampoo. Or, what I do, I sometimes cleanse with 2 different shampoos. I will clarify my hair, then I will follow up with a moisturizing shampoo, and then I'll rinse the conditioner, and then a deep conditioner, and boom. That's my routine. But that works for me. Some people feel like that's a lot, but that works for my hair. And like I said, you have to figure out what works for your hair. Let's listen to your hair. If you know that you need to wash your hair, you need to wash your hair. Not with co-wash either. And I'm not against co-wash, it's just the fact that I hate the term people use, especially in the wintertime. Oh, well, you need to co-wash only because you don't want to strip the oil. Okay, strip them oils. Because you need to be deep conditioning your hair anyways. So, baby girl, you need to wash your hair because that's nasty. You wouldn't be doing that to your body, would you? You want me just adding lotion to your body after a long sweaty day. So don't do that with your hair. Your scalp is just the same. I'm sorry I get so passionate about co-washing because literally people that co-wash only, I'm looking like, ew. Like, girl, you need to go and wash your scalp. Like, your scalp is probably on fire right now. Like, girl, oh no. So yeah, that's that. So number 5, cinco, is definitely sealing in that moisture in your hair with a nice oil or a butter. This definitely incorporates the lock method or the LCO method. The lock method is the leave-in, oil, and then the cream. It's definitely a great sealing, moisture to seal in method that I love to use. I know some people feel like you shouldn't use it because that's too much buildup on your hair. That's just an opinion of me. I feel like it's not a bad thing to do, especially for the winter time. I definitely follow both. I do both, honestly. They both work for me. The LCO is just the C and the O is changed, the leave-in, the cream, then the oil. Some people like the LCO a little bit better because you're sealing everything in lastly with the oil. But for me, it works either way. So yeah, you still have to figure out a good moisturizing sealing routine because you really want to make sure you're sealing in that moisture. I get this asked, is oil a moisturizer? Some of them. I know coconut oil is both. Coconut oil is a moisturizer and a sealant, but I know a lot of these big carrier and essential oils are not moisturizing oils. That's why I'm like, why are you putting olive oil in your hair and your hair is dry? You need to add some type of moisture in your hair, like a spray bottle with some water or whatever you use to moisturize your hair with, then seal it with that oil. That's what I would do, or that shea butter or that mango butter or whatever oil that you use. And then also you want to make sure the oil is not too heavy for your hair. I know for me, my hair strands are very, very thin, so with me adding very, very thick oils to my hair, it will weigh my hair down. But I like that for certain reasons. Like if I'm like doing like a twist out or something, I don't mind a little weight, you know, because my hair a little short, so I don't mind it, you know, a little down a little bit. But that's just my preference, you know. That's just me. That's just me. But yeah, so number 6 is definitely protective hairstyling. Like for real, like you should be protecting your hairstyling all year anyways, but most definitely in the wintertime, because you don't want to be like, your hair is fragile. Natural hair in general is a fragile thing. So with you constantly manipulating your hair, combing it, brushing it, putting it in tight buns, tight ponytails, doing all these different cute holiday hairstyles that you want, which is fine to do now and then, but if you're doing that thing every single day, your edges and your hair strands are stressed the hell out like a single mother. Like I'm telling you, you want to put your hair in like, give your hair a break. Like when you know you need a break, give your hair that break. Like putting your hair in a bun, you know, making sure that the ends are covered, because you know, if you have long hair and your ends are covered, is rubbing against your cute little scarf or your cute little sweaters and turtlenecks, your ends are fragile. Your ends are just flaring up like crazy. So you can do a nice cute little bun. You can put some twisties in your hair. You can add braids. You can do braids. I like wigs. This is protective hairstyling because my hair is in braids and my hair is moisturized. And I mean, I feel like protective hairstyling is so important for me because I get the most growth when I do protective hairstyling. Now, lately I haven't been doing it because my scalp be itching. So I'd be like, let me take this out and rewash it. But and then also with protective hairstyling, you want to make sure you're having a routine. So don't just throw your hair in cornrows and put a wig on and don't see your hair for the whole year. Like you need to make sure you're still doing your routine by moisturizing your hair under your wigs or your weaves or even in your braids or twist. Moisturize it with some, you know, get some oil on that scalp, you know, cleanse it. You can cleanse it with, I see people cleansing with their cornrows in, or you know, redoing it. I redo mine because I just don't like the shedding. Like the shedding makes me nervous. But yeah, so make sure like you're still taking care of your hair under the protective hairstyling, because it's not a protective hairstyling if you're not taking care of it. You're just taking out dry, ashy hair and your hair breaking off because you ain't done nothing to it, because you ain't seen your hair in 34 months. Don't do that, boo-boo. And don't leave your protective hairstyling long. Like, don't be that girl leaving your protective hairstyle, leaving your box braids in for 3 or 4 months, and your hairline is looking like who. And up next is having a nighttime routine. So if you're doing protective hairstyling and you're wearing your hair in braids or twisties or whatever, make sure you still cover your hair with a silk scarf. Or if you're wearing your hair out, make sure you're using some type of silk or satin to cover your hair, because once you lay your head on that cotton soft pillow, that moisture just sucking it all up, just sucking it up like a juice, just sucking it all up like a vampire. You don't want that. You want to keep all that moisture that you worked so hard in your hair the next day. I personally like to have a satin bonnet and a satin pillowcase because my skin likes the satin. Your skin loves the satin too, because you put all that moisture and serums on your skin, honey. You don't want it to leave your thing. Sometimes I get hot, so sometimes I do opt for my cotton pillowcase, but my hair though is moisturized because I got that bonnet on and I got that silk pillowcase. And ladies, make sure you got a real bonnet. A real bonnet, not no dollar bonnet from the Walmart. And I ain't trying to pop nobody's pocket. I ain't trying to look at nobody's pockets. But it is so important to make sure you got some kind of good quality silk, some type of silk. Like, I mean, seriously. Like, I mean, I know for me, I'll go to Target and get a nice, bonnet. You can even go like you need to at least spend at least about $6 to $7. Like, I don't want to listen to nobody's pocket, but that's just my opinion. That's just me. Like, for real. You don't want to be putting your hair in some silk polyester, fake silk, and your hair be dry. You like, what? But I put satin. No, baby, you didn't put no satin. You put that fake satin in your hair. Like, for real. So yeah, so make sure you're having a nighttime routine. Like, making sure you're having that silk, or if you do twist outs or braid outs, make sure you're retwisting your hair at night. I know some people feel like that's crazy. I'm not doing that, yada yada, but I'm telling you, when I retwist my hair every single night, I see the most growth and I see the most tension, like most growth and most moisturized in my hair, because I'm adding that moisture back in my hair and it locks it all in when I twist it up. Now, it can be debatable that it's a lot of manipulation, but for me, how I do my twisties, I just loosely twist them up with no ease and I take them out, and that is it. Like, seriously, I feel like for me, especially for type 4 girls, like us type 4 girls need all the moisture we can get. So if you know your hair is dry every time you get up in the morning, try to retwist it. Like, even if you do wash and goes, try to retwist your hair. Try to re-braid it. Try to do some type of moisture routine, maybe every other night. If retwisting your hair every night is too much. I mean, for me, I don't mind twisting my hair up every night because it's a labor of love, and I would love to keep my hair looking cute, because I don't like that ugly. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't like the undefined. I like my hair to be nice, twisted, and defined. That's just me. That's just what I like. Now, if you don't care about how your hair look in the morning, that's you. But me and my style, I like to be cute in the morning. And I'm not saying that's not cute, but you know what I'm saying. I like to look a certain way in the morning. And number 9 is definitely, this shirt's been on backwards. Oh, a big shirt. Number 9 is definitely know your hair. Like, know your hair. Like, your hair's porosity, know your hair's depth, know your hair length, know your hair type, and know your hair texture. Like, know your hair. Like, I'm not just saying, oh, it's an afro or it's wavy, it's kinky. Like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying know your hair type, know your porosity. Porosity is so important. Like, my hair is high porosity, like from the jump. Like, that thing is high porosity. Know how to take care of it. Know how low, know if your hair's thin or thick or normal, whatever. There's so many videos out here about porosity. Like, for real. Like, I literally took my time to learn about my hair porosity because I was trying to figure out why my hair is still dry after I put all these moisture and products in it. It's important to know that. You can look at a girl on YouTube and be like, oh my God, we got the same hair. Our hair looks exactly the same, but you use the same products in the same routine and it didn't work for you because you got different hair porosity. You don't even, like, you're using someone else's routine that probably didn't even work for you. Like, wasn't even supposed to be for you. Like, Cause you can let somebody else porosity. Like, baby girl, learn your stuff, study your hair, pay attention. Just pay attention to that. That's on period. That's on period, baby girl. And another mention, I forgot to mention this one, but trimming. Trimming is so important. I don't trim my hair. I need to. But trim your hair. Trim your ends. If you know your ends is flying out, like looking crazy, get a trim. Get a trim. Just get a trim. Like, don't even try to just pretend like it's cute. Like, I can't stand girls with long ass hair and just looking so cute, but then the ends be fried. I'm like, girl, now if you don't let go of that length, let it go, and let it go. Okay? Just let it go. You don't need it. You don't need them ends hurt. Them ends is dead, honey. They don't. They gone. You don't need it. But yeah, so yeah, do the trim. Like, that's on period. And lastly, number 10, DS, ready to be done, is real expectations. Have real expectations of your hair. Now, you know what I'm talking about. If you got kinky hair, coily kinky beautiful hair, and you think your hair gonna be long and wavy like the girl you saw on YouTube because you use the same product routine, baby girl, you need to be real with yourself. Your hair is not gonna do that. Your hair is not gonna look like that. You need to be real with yourself and know that your hair is not going to do that. Okay? Like, I literally spent my first 2 years being natural, right? Following a girl that I still love watching her videos to this day. But my hair type was different. And I did not understand why my hair did not look like that. And it didn't grow as fast. I was mad because I big chopped the same time she big chopped. And I'm like, okay, my hair is still the same, like near the same, like it's growing, but it's not growing as fast as hers. I was so confused. I was like, okay, am I doing something right? I was literally like so having identity issues because my hair was not growing as fast as hers and it definitely didn't look like hers. Have real expectations. I learned that my hair is not gonna look like that, okay? It's just not gonna do that. And there's girls out here that have my hair texture and my hair type that can help me. Like, if you know that you have long, curly, wavy hair and you want your hair to be an afro, you need to figure something out. You need to cut it, or you need to just do something, like just let it go, or get a wig. That's on period. So yeah, that's that. So this video is mad done. I know y'all tired of hearing me talk. I'm tired of hearing myself talk, to be honest with you. So yeah, this completes this video about 10 winter hair tips for your natural hair. You better follow them too, because I promise your hair gonna grow. Your hair gonna be real nice after you follow these tips. So yeah, this your girl Alondria, and if y'all love my videos, please come back and watch me. Yeah, come back and watch me. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.